investment. And we're as fearful as you are, to be frank. What we expected is a Labour government that will end all privatisation, that will bring workers and the services back in-house and launch a strategic plan for the long-term future, both for the NHS but also for social care. That's not emerging at the moment, and there are real worries that we've got that with the return of Alan Milburn, the inventor of PFIs all those years ago, they might be going around the same track as well. So that means everything we do now has got to step up the campaigning, both across our constituency and in our communities and nationally as well. I actually do think the vast majority of Labour MPs that were elected last time want to see large-scale investment in the NHS. They want to see it publicly owned and democratically managed. And I think all the arguments that we've been putting forward, I think we've won. But deep in the heart of government, there is still a sort of neoliberal bent, and we've got to break that, basically, control of the thinking within the Labour Party itself, and particularly the Labour cabinet. And I think the campaigning that we can do, and I'm an eternal optimist, but everywhere I go, there's a new wave of people campaigning on a whole range of issues. You'll see it on the picket lines or the strikes that are taking place at the moment, and you'll see it on a whole range of other issues. And what's interesting as well, there's a new generation that's come forward as well to campaign on these issues. The level of frustration, I think, is building now that with regard to the Labour policies that are being implemented at the moment. We've got to ride that wave and make sure we turn this round. It's easily done, isn't it? It just needs a fair taxation system, introducing a wealth tax, for example, making sure the corporations pay their way, and we stop the tax avoidance that's going on such a massive scale. And in that way, we can invest in our NHS. But it has to be under democratic control. And that's the key aspect that we need to be focusing on in this coming period as well. So thanks for all you're doing. I know sometimes it feels like a real battle that we've got on our hands, particularly in weather like this, but I actually do think we're winning. I think we're winning the argument, and I actually do think we're winning the mobilisation out there. So solidarity, I've got to go back into, I don't know what Dennis Skinner used to call it. It was a slightly abusive pantomime, I think. I'm going to go back in there, but we'll do what we can from a parliamentary point of view, raise these issues and put pressure on. As I say, I think we're going to turn it round, but it does need this next 6 to 12 months of really concentrating the effort on getting our ideas across. Solidarity. Thank you very much.